Welcome to the West Wing Week, your guide to everything that's happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Ave. This week, July 23rd to July 29th, or the men in blue jumpsuits. President Obama had a busy schedule this week, from talking about campaign finance reform to how important small businesses and education are to the economy. He started with a statement in the Rose Garden about the upcoming vote in the Senate on the Disclose Act, urging Republicans to stop playing political games and pass common-sense legislation that would require corporations, special interests, and others to claim responsibility for the political ads they fund. The law would also bar foreign entities from spending money in American elections altogether.
Millions of Americans are struggling to get by, and their voices shouldn't be drowned out by millions of dollars in secret special interest advertising. The American people's voices should be heard.
The president also met with astronauts from the recent Space Shuttle Atlantis mission and the International Space Station to thank them for their courage and dedication to our efforts in space and comment on their nifty blue jumpsuits.
It's not every job you can have that you get to walk around in your pajamas all day.
That evening, the president commemorated the 20th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act, landmark legislation that guaranteed equal access for all Americans. He also signed a new executive order on the South Lawn of the White House to increase federal employment of individuals with disabilities. On Tuesday, July 27th, the president sat down with the bipartisan leadership of Congress, a regular meeting he called for in the last State of the Union address. It's part of the president's ongoing commitment to breaking the partisan gridlock in Washington and finding common ground.
Our conversation today focused on an issue that's being discussed every day at kitchen tables across this country, and that's how do we create jobs that people need to support their families.
The president then welcomed the 2009 Softball World Series winners from Warner Robins, Georgia. Not the first champions to come from that neck of the woods.
I just heard that you are the first town ever to have a boys Little League champion and a girls softball champion. That's pretty impressive.
On Wednesday, July 28th, President Obama traveled to Edison, New Jersey to hold a discussion with a group of small business owners at the Tasty Sub Shop on how the small business legislation that the Senate is expected to vote on this week will help businesses like theirs grow and hire more workers.
Thanks to state programs and the federal tax credits, we transitioned to home performance contracting.
I'm urging the Senate to approve a jobs bill that will do two big things for small businesses: cut taxes and make more loans available.
While in the neighborhood, the president was also able to swing by the set of The View for a conversation about his administration's priorities in the months ahead, and have a little fun with Barbara Walters.
Couple of years. Hey, Barbara.
Has a lot changed. Barbara.
You look fabulous.
Hi, Bill.
How are you? Good to see you.
On Thursday, the 29th, the president spoke to the National Urban League Centennial Conference, where he spoke about education as an economic issue and how his signature Race to the Top initiative is promoting excellence in education by rewarding states committed to outstanding teaching, successful schools, and higher standards.
So Race to the Top isn't simply the name of an initiative. It sums up what's happening in our schools. It's the single most ambitious, meaningful education reform effort we've attempted in this country in generations.
To find out more information on any of these topics or to see complete videos of these events, go to whitehouse.gov. And thanks again for checking out your West Wing Week.
First time has very poetic words to say when he took his first steps on the moon. My poetic words as I open the hatch were, "This is cool." But it was pretty cool.